back, guys, to the Critic Corner. And for those of you who are joining me for the first time, my name is Obum Obiyue, okay? And what I do, I actually give constructive opinion on entertaining content I can lay my hand on. So basically, I do album review, I also do movie review, I talk on entertaining gist, and a whole lot more, okay? So please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. In today's video, I'm actually going to do a comparison video and like a battle between 5 top promising artists in Nigeria. Okay, so this is a topic many people avoid to speak on, but hey guys, I'm Obu, so I can talk about it. I'm talking about Fireboy DML, Joe Boy, Rema, Oxalate, and Lighter. I totally respect these 5 artists. I'm a big fan of their work. I believe that they've been really hardworking for them to be at the level they are right now, so they deserve lots of accolades. So I'll be comparing these 5 artists in 5 sections, and these 5 sections are the best hit single, okay, the most marketable artist, the most talented artist, the most exciting artist, and lastly, longevity. So in every section, the artists will be ranked in points, and the best artist will be ranked 5, will be given 5 points, and the least in that section will be given 1 point. So it's just little mathematics, but work with me and you'll be able to understand the whole process. So let's move straight into the first section, and the first section is the best hit single. Let's listen to Lighter's hit single Time featuring Olamide.
Remember those people where I say, make you no go for it. Can't wait for nobody, remember those people where I say, make you no go for it.
Let's listen to Rema, do maybe.
Another banger. Make a pom, make a pom, 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 make a pom, make a keep a deep pom, pom, pom. Your body kakara, make a pom, 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 on a make it. Kilo fe, I'm a dead chocolate, fine, fine, oh, kakate, watch your love for like it, why not more, your body, chocolate, push it in, yeah, in my day, kabalo, sile, kilo fe, I'm a need a gange, I go my eye, I'm a need a gange, do maybe, but I'm money there.
So let's listen to Joe Boy, Baby.
What have we do to get your love? Girl, I don't give you all I got, but it's not enough for you. Show you fire me, catapult of love. Now I be say I don't be get enough of you. Yeah, waiting be done, nothing I can't do for my baby. Anytime when you need me, come to me, my shawty, wallet. Waiting me done, nothing I can't do for my baby. My shawty, oh, they care. My baby. Say you there for me, as I there for you. Baby, say you there for me.
Let's listen to Fireboy DML, Jealous.
Just one taste and I'm wanting more, shawty. Waiting you give me is not enough, oh. You don't tell me I know I'm fall in love, shawty, yeah. But waiting you give me is not enough, oh. Oh baby, I'm getting jealous. Don't wanna see you with anybody, oh. I'm getting jealous already, you. Don't wanna see you with anybody, I'm getting jealous already. I'm getting addicted, oh, I'm getting addicted, oh, babe. I'm getting addicted, oh, I'm getting addicted.
Sugar.
I don't really know you well, but the thing way I know we stay fresh, oh. I'm on your body to settle. I need your follow, I like to correct, oh. I don't really got to tell you, baby, I'm a thought in me head, oh. If I'm passing the head, oh, and I feel like we could together go down low. Give me sugar, sugar. You like any dope? Come on, get go low. You make a nigga ponder. Give me sugar, sugar. You give me wonder. Nigga ponder. You make a nigga ponder. She get a fire waste. I'm a fire grip. Belina wine to play. Yeah, yeah. I'm a feel like a jo. She get the fire waste. Yeah. I'm a fire grip. Oh, you get it bigger than jo. I'm a feel like a jo. I don't know, but you want from me. But I go give you something, but plenty pass money, oh.
In this section, man, it's a very tough one. In fact, I guess 4 of the artists was nominated for the Headies next rated artists. So it's actually they actually had good hit single. But for me, the least in this section would be Oxalate Sugar because it's actually underrated. Oxalate gets 1 point, and following Oxalate would be Lighter. His song is actually nice, but he actually had better hits than this time featuring Olamide. But so he's with 2 points, and the next would have to be Joeboy. Joeboy Baby would be on 3 points because of the other people he's being compared with, and the second to the best in this section has to be Fireboy DML with Jealous. Man, that one is a banger. My baby jealous. And topping this section for me would have to be Rema with Dumebi, because Rema just came with a new vibe. You know, I didn't expect that Dumebi. Now on the second category, who is the most marketable artist among these 5? And this category has to do with the image, the persona of this celebrity, you know, that aura, the swagger, the appearance, and the one that actually can pull more fan base. Okay, so for me, in this section, the least would definitely be Lighter with 1 point. You know, one has to have that swagger as an artist, and also maybe even the dance move to push the person. So following Lighter closely would be Joeboy with 2 points. Just because I feel Joeboy still needs to work on the dance moves. The third with 3 points would have to be Oxlade. Also has the swag, the charm, okay, but that's why I put him there with 3 points. And the second to the best in this category would be Fireboy. Well, Fireboy doesn't have that much of a good looks, but he has that aura of a celebrity, and he also has that dance move. Man, the Fireboy can make you dance without doing the zanku or leg work. So he has that persona about him that makes me want to put him there, the second, with 4 points. And topping this list would be Rema because of the looks, the swagger. We can already see he's pushing crowd, a lot of crowd. It's like the ladies' man. So man, for me, Rema takes this category with 5 points. The third section, actually, this section is the most talented artists. So among these 5 artists, I'm going to be looking at their originality, their creativity, and their lyricism. Okay, so all-round talent. The least in this section would be Joeboy and Lighter with 2 points. So they are going to share 2 points. Comparing them to the rest of the 3 artists, they are a little bit rigid at what they are doing. Okay, so following these 2 artists would have to be Oxalate with 3 points. Man, I love Oxalate's creativity. His creativity is generally overlooked. He has the voice, that vocal ability. You can identify it. It's spot on. But then he chose to do Afro Beats, and which he's doing in a creative way, and I love it. I really love it. Following Oxlade would be Rema with 4 points. Man, there's no doubt Rema is really talented, and the way he can switch from trap to, you know, singing to Niger slangs, you know, that's street lingua and all that stuff, man. He can just really surprise you with so much content.
She's so sad and she don't talk too much. Wait, but I like it when your body drop. She told me she fuck for my love, then I fuck for her love, fuck for her love. This is a mystical feeling, my niggas, we taking a walk, taking a walk. I like it when you just rip on my body and put me on lock. Ooh, she care for me, take it carefully.
Man, Rema is really, really talented. So for me, he's going to be second with 4 points. And topping this category would be Fireboy DML. Man, that guy is really, really talented. He seems to be an album artist. That means he kind of takes you on a ride in his album. Fireboy DML actually set out a plan to put out an album. The creativity behind his album and his lyricism is just top notch. So for me, Fireboy DML tops this category with 5 points. Okay, now moving on to the next section, which is the most exciting artists. So in this category, I'm actually going to compare these 5 artists and see who is the most featured artist among them and who's very exciting. So for me, the list in this category would be Lighter with 1 point. When we hear Lighter is going to drop a song, we actually kind of predict how it will sound. Okay. It's just maybe the beat and also maybe the vibe to it that might be different. So moving on to the next person in the list will be Joeboy with 2 points. And just because I feel like Joeboy too needs to try and experiment other type of sound, just like his boss, Mr. Easy. You know, Mr. Easy also does what he calls Banku music, and he kind of mixed Ghana highlights. So I feel maybe Joeboy can also experiment other type of sound, then maybe he would be more exciting. Okay, now moving on to the third with 3 points would have to be Fireboy. His sound is still doing that type of, you know, Afro pop, and he's still following that trend. Except maybe when he grows more in the industry, he could experiment other sound just like Joeboy, but I feel he has the potential to actually try other sound. Okay, the number 4 in this category will have to be Rema. Man, Rema is really he's really good in trying other type of sound like trap. Like I actually knew Rema would trap. The next thing I'm hearing them are doing Afro beats. Okay, so I feel Rema should be there with 4 points. And topping this category would be Oxlade. Oxlade is so underrated, and for me, he's the most exciting artist. He's been on so many featured projects, and Oxlade is just awesome. And he's very creative, and he's very exciting to watch. To the final category, I'm talking about longevity. Who among these 5 artists do you see, or would you consider would be relevant in the next 10 years' time in the industry? Okay, so for me, the list in this category would definitely be Oxlade and Lighter, just because they are independent and it's kind of difficult pushing their art by themselves. So it's just something I feel they should be ranked lowest among the rest of their contestants. Now, the next on the list would have to be Rema. Rema would be in 3 points because I feel like Rema is just following trends right now, and we all know what happens to artists that follow trends. They kind of fizzle out. Not that I'm saying it in a disrespectful way. I feel like Rema can actually switch styles up and create new content because it's very creative. But based on this category, I would like to put him in this spot with 3 points. Okay, now moving on to the top in this category is going to be no other person than Joeboy and Fireboy DML. So the two of them actually are going to share the top spot with 5 points. Okay, now I feel they should be relevant in the next 10 years because of the record label they are being signed to, and because of the kind of music they're actually doing. Their type of music, Afro Beats, is what Nigerians love. Like, Nigerians really adore, we worship Afro Beat artists. So I see Fireboy DML and Joe Boy still relevant in the next 10 years. So that's just my own say. And that'll be all for the rating system. So we're going to do the little maths right now and calculate the total points for each artist. Okay, so I've done the little mathematics in my own part, and I'm here to share with you the top ranked artists among these 5 that I've been comparing, and the least artists among these 5. Okay, the total rank system, the least ranked artist among the 5, it has to be Lighter with 8 points, and following Lighter is the next position that is shared between Joe Boy and Oxlade with 14 points. And for the top ranked artists among these 5 artists that I've been comparing is Rema and Fireboy DML, sharing that top spot with 21 points. Okay, so like I said, these artists are my favorite, and I really love to see how they've been progressing and see how far they will continue to progress. Okay, so please let me know what you think. Who do you think had the biggest hit single? Who do you think is the most marketable artist among these 5? If you owned a record label, who would you sign among these 5 artists? Okay, and who do you think is the most exciting artist among these 5 that I mentioned? And who do you think is more talented among these 5? And who do you think would stand the test of time, will be here in the next decade or so and still dominate the game? Okay, so please don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section, and that will be all for now in the Critic Corner. And my name still remains Obun, OBUN. Okay, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and watch out for my next video. Okay, and stay safe. Bye.
Nothing I can't do for my baby, my baby.